Hi everyone, welcome here. If you're new here, my name is Rebecca. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you for coming back and watching another video. So the day I'm filming this is Sunday. I just got back from the grocery store and I'm kind of getting ready for my week. So I thought I would share with you everything that I got at the grocery store, do a little food haul, and then show you how I prep for my week. So I do work full time on top of teaching yoga and doing YouTube, so I don't have a ton of time to prepare food. So there are some things that I like to do at the beginning of the week just to kind of set myself up for success. So I'll show you how I prep to cook dinners on most nights and prep some snacks. I work from home, so snacking is a thing that I do all the time, so I want to make sure that I have like good healthy snacks around. So preparing snacks is really important to me. All right, let's head into the kitchen. All right, so I just unpacked the groceries and put them all here on the counter so I could show you. So I typically cook dinner like probably 4 nights a week, and the other 2 nights we eat leftovers or just do whatever. So I plan what those 4 dinners are going to be and make sure that I have the ingredients on hand. We do have a pretty well-stocked pantry, so we have like some staples here, and then also over here we have some good pantry staples kind of on hand. So on top of that, I bought kind of what I need to make those dinners and make sure I have some snacks and some good breakfasts and things like that for the week. So started with some kale. I eat kale pretty much almost every day for lunch. I got some pea pods. These are for a curry. I'm going to make green curry later in the week. Same with the eggplant. I've been really into citrus lately, and it's been really good this winter. So I got a couple oranges, some broccoli, some apples here. I love to have apples with peanut butter, so I'm going to prep some peanut butter a little later. You'll see that. Onion and garlic, pepper. We were running low on rice, as you can see up there, so I got some rice from the bulk bin. Some berries, so I got blueberries and strawberries. And then, I got these. It's a mixture of cremini, shiitake, oyster, mushrooms. So there's all different kinds in here. Let me pull them out because I'm like so excited for these. So some of these I'm going to use in the curry, and some of them I'll probably just use miscellaneously. Is that even a real word? Throughout the week. But look how good they look. And then I got some kombucha. This is like my favorite special drink to have. I usually have a little bit every day. This oat milk, I've been trying to make my own oat milk like really unsuccessfully. Every time I do, it just tastes like water. So Murphy and I have been using this. He uses it in his coffee. I use it in like a mushroom tea that I make every morning. But if anybody has any tips on like how to make oat milk, I would prefer to make it. But this is good too. I used the rest of the rice wine vinegar last week, so I bought more of that. Some chocolate. I love this chocolate. I've talked about it before. But if I want a little sweet treat, usually after dinner, I'll have just like a couple squares of that chocolate. Some chickpeas. I'm going to make some roasted chickpeas here in a little bit. Pickles. This is like another thing I really like to snack on. I love pickles. And I'm also one night this week going to make a chickpea salad, and I like to put pickles in it. Some rice noodles. Another thing I'm going to make this week are like rice noodles with a peanut sauce and some veggies in it. And then some bread. So I haven't tried this bread before, but the guy at the local grocery store talked me into it. He's like, it's so good. It's kind of like a take and bake. So you like stick it in the oven for 20 minutes on 285, he told me, which I thought was a random temperature. And he's like, it's so crusty and so good and so delicious. So we're actually gonna have this tonight. I'm gonna make some tomato soup and have like a little bit of bread to dip in it. And that's everything. So what I like to do is like have all of my vegetables cleaned and like ready to use so that when I go to cook something during the week, I can do it pretty quickly. So I'm gonna wash everything to start, and then I'm gonna focus on making a couple snacks. Oh, and then the other thing I want to do is make sure I separate these sprouts from the seeds and have those ready to use this week. So that's also on the list. And check this out. Hold on, let me hold it up to the light so you can like really see it. If you watched my video last week, I was steeping nettles, and this is how the tea came out. It's like this beautiful emerald, vibrant green, and it's so delicious. So sipping on that. Gypsy girl. You guys hear her barking? She tormenting the neighbors. Gyps, come on. Why you gotta torment our neighbors? Huh? Good girl. Stop barking at the neighbors, okay? All right, so here's everything all washed. If you've never sprouted before, I would highly recommend trying sprouting. I started doing it like last year maybe, or maybe 2020. I don't know what is time, I can't even keep track. But you essentially put it just in like a mason jar like this, and you can get these little sprouting lids. I can leave a link to where I got these. And you just rinse them once a day for usually 5 days or so. Some of them sprout more quickly. And then after that, you do just what I did, which was separate the husk from the seed. So it just leaves behind these little seed husks. And then you have fresh sprouts, and they're so nutrient dense and they're so good. I like to put them in my lunch. I usually make a little quinoa salad bowl for lunch, and I'll put them on. Super simple, really good. Anyhow, I'm gonna let this stuff dry for a little bit and move on to prepping some snacks. So a few things that I wanna prep. I wanna make peanut butter. One, because I like to eat an apple and peanut butter. That's a snack that I go to almost every day. But it also will put me ahead of the game for the peanut sauce I'm gonna make for the rice noodles later in the week. I wanna make some, they're called energy balls, but they're these little raw balls that have nuts, and they're a little bit sweet, and you roll them in hemp seeds. They're really good. They're kind of my go-to snack. So some of those, so I have a little bit of a sweet snack, and then I want to roast some chickpeas so I have a crunchy savory snack, and then finish prepping all the fruits and veggies as well. Let's start with the peanut butter. All right, peanut butter is done. We have a lot of peanut butter. This little lady's helping me by licking the spoon. All right, next up, can I balance you here? Is this going to work? Maybe. Next up, I want to roast some chickpeas. So I'm gonna turn the oven on, I don't know, 350 maybe? 375. She's being very noisy with the spoon. Sorry about the noise. Chips. Oh. Try that. Oh, okay. Sorry, the oven's telling me start? I don't know. The oven's yelling at me. Okay, so we're gonna take some chickpeas. I'm just gonna take this can of chickpeas, toss it with a little bit of avocado oil, and then I usually just pick some spices to put on it. I think I wanna do something a little bit spicy, so I think I'm gonna do some garlic powder and cayenne, probably a little bit of salt. That sounds good, right? And then you bake them in the oven. 20-ish minutes should probably be good. And you'll see them start to get a little bit crispy, and then you let them rest for a little while and they'll get even more crispy. So let's start with that. Alright, so I'm just going to set these over here while we wait for the oven to get up to temp. Where are we? 262. Alright, still got a ways to go. So I'm going to start in on those little energy balls. I got my recipe book out for this. These are all my favorite recipes, and have some old family recipes in here and stuff. So these energy balls I've been making for a really long time. So they've made their way into the special book. Triple almond energy balls. Yeah, you can see I printed it out in February of 2018. Okay, so we need almonds, cashews, dates. Oh, almond butter or cashew butter. We're gonna not do that. We'll just do the peanut butter I just made. Cinnamon, salt, almond extract, water. Okay, I went to go pull this almond extract out. It's completely empty. I guarantee you, Murphy put this back completely empty. So I think we're gonna have to improvise. I can't use that. But we do have some vanilla. Although I feel I'm really changing the flavor now because I'm not using almond butter and I'm not using almond extract. It'll be fine. If anybody's wondering, Gypsy's still working on her peanut butter spoon. I put it in her dish to make it easier. It's been 10 minutes. She's still getting after it. Alright, so I just wanted to show you everything. We have the eggplant and broccoli ready for the curry tomorrow. I have the washed pea pods in here. We have some sprouts ready. We have a bunch of kale in here so I can just grab a handful every day for lunch. These are actually the broccoli stems. Believe it or not, Gypsy loves these. So I kept them, cut them up so she can have some treats throughout the week. These are the berries, and I like these as a quick snack, so I like to put them in the bowl, just this thing I can stick my hand under in the fridge and quickly grab them. The balls, our homemade peanut butter, and our roasted chickpeas. All right, and that's it for this week's video. Even though I don't do like full meal prep, even just doing like, an hour and a half or 2 hours or whatever I did today of preparing the food in the kitchen so that I can quickly grab a good snack or make a good meal for dinner makes me feel so much more prepared for my week. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know how you prepare your food for a week. Are you a full meal prepper? Do you like that? Let me know. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe down below. That would mean a lot to me. Follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye, everyone.